It's been an interesting few weeks since episode 1. We lost our first match, obviously, on camera, and then we've won pretty much everything else. Hello and welcome back to Building a Nation with Latvia, the Skinnz Academy. That is our team. And yeah, we're actually doing alright. We're not doing amazing. Don't get me wrong, we're not doing amazing, but we're doing a little bit better than what I expected. Before we get on with the episode though, if you are new to the channel and you're enjoying these videos, do please consider hitting that subscribe button. It does help me out massively. So just hitting the like button if you're also enjoying the videos. Let's get on with today's episode. We are currently 4th. We are currently 1 point off the top of the table with a positive 8 goal difference. Now, most of those goals came in one match. Against Daugavpils, we beat them 6-0. Wilson with 2, Mikhailov, I will never get the names right, Mikhailov scoring, Zav scoring, Adjafi scoring a goal as well, Troninkov's also getting on the score sheet in this one. We beat Riga 2 in the Winter Cup, we beat RFS 4-0, we beat Tuckham's 3-2, Daugavpils 6-0 as I mentioned, and Jelgava 0-0 here in this one, so I'll only drop points come there. Today it's going to be Spartaks and Valmira. I don't know whether any of these teams are any good. We might be the best team in Latvia, or we've just fluked and played all the worst teams off camera, and we're just going to lose both of these, but we're going to find out. We've also got a new face in our squad. Oliver Chokwu. Oliver Chokwu. That one, that'll do, that's his name. 22-year-old Nigerian winger slash striker. I brought him in because basically he looks pretty good, doesn't he? That's kind of the only reason, and he's on a permanent deal, which obviously, as we know, our main striker isn't. Our main striker, who has now 1 cap and 1 goal to his name for Latvia. I genuinely think he is Latvia's best player, and he still doesn't want to sign a new deal. So if we look, I think he is Latvia's best player. Although he doesn't count as a top player, I think he's one of their best players, like, overall. He's on the bench? Yeah, he's on the bench at the moment, but he's better than Sabala, isn't he? He's definitely better than Sabala. So obviously we are still learning the squad and basically how to pronounce a lot of the players' names. So it's going to be Zommers in goal, Karaku, Bakayoko, Troninkovs and Lyzand will be our back four. Troninkovs is still training to be a centre-back. He's still not very good as a centre-back, but as I think I keep showing, he is good as a centre-back. So we're keeping Troninkovs doing that business. Tori and Kawasi will be in the middle. Wilson and Zabs on the wings. Jerkovs. It's Jerkovs. Is it Jerkovs or Yurkovs? It might be Yurkovs. I don't know. Yurkovs. We'll go with Yurkovs, actually. And Tuchukwu will be our striker today. Tuchukwu obviously making his debut. We are expected to be one of the worst teams in the league. So I'm kind of a little bit surprised that we're doing a lot better than expected at the moment. Obviously, losing 3-0 in our opening game of the season was not great. But when you're playing... It was Ventspils, wasn't it? When we played Ventspils, you kind of expect to lose against Ventspils. 20 minutes just about on the clock. Tuchukwu collects it on his debut. Torre. Down the right-hand side is Kwaku. Lots and lots of space for the fullback. Can he whip the cross in? 3 in the middle. Wilson. He's there outside the area. Cross in. Yurkovs is there. And Mihails Yurkovs makes it 1-0. His 11th goal of the season. This actually might be working. I am worried that Yurkovs is going to leave us. At some point, Yurkovs is going to go. And we're going to be missing a very good player out of our squad. But I think we need to just make the use of him while he's still here. Tuchukwu on the right-hand side. Back to Kwaku, the right back. Is he going to cross it in or pass it? Kwaku's still going. He's been tackled. Keep it in play, buddy. Keep it in play. We do have probably too many African footballers at the moment, but that was kind of expected. And the 6'5" Wilson heads it straight into the keeper's hands. That probably should have been a goal, shouldn't it? We are seeing this carrying on, maybe. Keeper, there you go. He's eventually kicked it out. Straight to Kwaku. Everything that seems to happen is down the right-hand side. Wilson has this now. He's a big unit. He's literally 6'5". Probably shouldn't be a winger. Kwaku to Wilson again. Is he going to cross? Takes a touch. Kawasi is there. And Herve Kawasi makes it 2-0. We are looking good. However, I kind of didn't want to be filled with Ivorians. It's just accidentally happened. As the save goes on, we're going to have a lot less Ivorians in the squad. That's the plan. We've got, Zommers and Troninkovs, Lyzand, and a couple of others. Zabs is another one, and obviously Yurkovs is another Latvian player. But everybody else is African, mainly Ivorian. So, Spartaks has this ball. Sariba crosses that in, back post. Lyzand heads that clear for us. We've got possibly Zabs chasing that one down. Zavs isn't going to get there. Ball forward once again. Lovely control. And Belakovic's effort is spectacular. Straight past Zommers. It's 2-1. Now, I'm pretty sure when I set this database up, I set it up so I needed to play a certain amount of Latvian footballers. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's actually kicked in properly because we should be... I think it was at least 6 Latvian footballers in our starting 11. So... It's clearly not working. We've got the ball though. Yurkovs to Zavs, one of the 2 Latvians on the left-hand side, crosses in. Yurkovs is there again. It's cleared. I'll never get his name right. I'll never get any of these names right. Why am I doing Latvia? Why was this the league and the nation that I wanted to do? Torre to Zavs, across to Yurkovs, outside the area, tries to get some space for himself, dodges one tackle, keeps going to Wilson, and Wilson's effort just whistles past the goalkeeper's post. Still 2-1, and it remains 2-1 as we go into the half-time break. We're looking good, but we're also not looking amazing. I know we're capable of better. That didn't work. Straight into the second half, and do we need to do any changes? I'm looking at Zavs. He's on a 6'5". Sirama Torre in the middle on a 6'5". Lysands is doing alright. Actually, he's 6'6". He's kind of fluctuating a little bit. But, I mean, nothing's happening in the second half, which is arguably quite a good thing. Right, Zavs is coming off. So perhaps this is going to come on the right. Tchokwu is going to be substituted. Mikhailov is going to come on to partner Yurkovs up front for the final half an hour. Hopefully we can get ourselves a third. That would be great. If we can get this 3-1, I'd love that. That would be a lovely victory. Obviously it's a home game, but still 3-1's a good result. Yurkovs has this. Mihailov's is there with him, but Yurkovs is going to possibly go it alone. Back to Torre. Through ball. Mikhailov in on goal. It's blocked. Wilson has this ball. He's got 2 assists to his name already so far. Kouassi's curling effort almost finds the top corner. Instead goes just wide. It remains 2-1. Wilson, I think, is our star player at the moment. I know Yurkovs is good, but Wilson seems to be putting in the performances quite regularly at the moment. Right, final change of the match. We're going to take off Lysands. We're going to do Gilnix. Sure, we'll just give some other players some time on the pitch. I don't know if any of them are any good. We will eventually learn the team. That's the hope. After maybe 2 or 3 seasons, we'll learn the team. Kouaku's smashed it into the post. How has he not scored that? Yurkovs has got a chance as well. He hits it wide. Final 5 minutes then of the game. Let's just not concede ourselves a goal and hopefully secure ourselves 3 points against Spartaks. It's Torre through to Yurkovs. Was he onside? He might have been onside, you know, because of the free kick. I think he was. I think he was onside. How are we claiming that one? So Slampe, which is also an amazing name, was playing everybody onside. Yurkovs made so much space for himself. Clever bit of football from the striker. 3-1 against Spartaks. 3 points in the bag. Kouassi, is he going to be 4? Troninkovs is there. He's rattled the bar. And the makeshift centre-back doesn't manage to get on the score sheet in this match. Still not quite done. We've got possibly one final chance. Papsis to Gilnix. Forward towards Mikhailov. In the middle is Yurkovs. Mikhailov crosses it. Yurkovs is there. Heads the ball into the bottom corner. And I'm pretty sure Yurkovs has just scored himself a hat-trick. He has scored himself a hat-trick. 2 goals in 4 minutes. It's 4-1 against Spartaks. We're still not done. There are more highlights straight after the goal. Are we going to make it 5 or are they going to pull one back? They've got the ball in the centre circle. Runs past a couple of players. Keeps going. He's gone for a long-range effort. And what a finish that is from Timmy. Timmy Ogunii, possibly, with a great finish there. It's going to be no more than a consolation goal. But that was something out of the top drawer. 4-2. A Yurkovs hat-trick. Kouassi also on the score sheet. If we keep playing like this, we might actually be in the Champions League next year. 5 games unbeaten. We need to get this Yurkovs transfer sorted. I say transfer, contract. I need to get a contract on him. I don't know how we do it. I genuinely have no idea because basically he just doesn't want to talk. He's got stronger ambitions. I'd love to talk to him and say, look buddy, we might be qualifying for the Champions League. Maybe we need to wait until maybe January and then he might sign himself a longer deal. I'm going to praise your form as well. He's very happy. Let's try again. I'm just going to do this as many times as possible. So league table for us after 6 games. We are currently second. However, Valmira and Riga will be playing each other. So I expect one of those will likely go ahead of us unless that's a draw. So we're third after 6 games. Pretty good. So for match number 2, I'm just looking at our squad and trying to see whether we've got any sort of half-decent Latvians that we can possibly give some game time to. Gilnix is our left-back or a centre-back, which Lysands is already Latvian. Troninkovs obviously is Latvian as well. What about... I mean, we could just play Mikhailov. Mikolov up front with Yurkov seems like a good idea. It's the midfield. The midfield irritates me because we've got no decent young... Well, it's not even young. We've just got no decent Latvians, have we? Anyway, this is what we're going to go for then. Zommer's in goal. Back four remains the same with Lysans, Troninkovs, Bakayoko and Kouakou. Vieira comes in the middle of the pitch alongside Kouassi. Wilson on the right-hand side. Zavs on the left. Yakovs and Mikolov up front. Let's hope that we can beat Valmira. So this match then is second place versus fourth place, or technically third place before we kicked off. Vieira's picked up an early yellow card, literally 30 seconds on the clock, and one of our central midfielders has got a booking. It's going to be a free kick. Valmira's effort goes into the back of the net. Silagadze with the goal. It's 1-0. So, the Spartaks game might have been a one-off, maybe. Maybe we've just kind of, like I said earlier, maybe we just played all the easy games off camera, and Spartaks also was an easier game as well. They've got another chance early on. Cross that ball into the middle. Zommers can hold on to that effort from Mena. Was that the whole chance, or is Zommers going to get that upfield? Kicks it long towards possibly Mikolov. It's going to come back though. Silagadze on the right. Back to Indrans. Good name. Maybe. Dawa. Silagadze. I like Silagadze. That's a good name. Dawa back to Silagadze. Crosses that in. Troninkovs heads it clear. Kouassi's closing down though. He's not going to get there. Valmira doing quite good football at the moment. Doing good football, you heard. Indrans once again. Sanya over the top. Tries to find Mania. What are we doing, keeper? Zommers has been lobbed. He's been lobbed from inside his own penalty area and he was standing up. 5 minutes in and we are 2-0 down. We've literally not had a shot yet. Their XG is 0.13 and they've scored twice. We are going to drop down to possibly fourth place. Won't go any lower than fourth, though, even if we lose this game. Right, here we go. Here's the chance. Wilson on the right-hand side gets it from Kouakou. Runs down into a bit of space. The big lad from the Ivory Coast keeps going down the right-hand side. Dodges a tackle, kind of crosses it in. Yurkovs is there, can't get his shot away. Vieira tries to get it back in, though. It's going to be Vieira collecting. Lysans, who's also got a yellow card to his name. Highlight just ends. Nothing happened. Performance-wise, look at the numbers. We've got 6-2s and 6-3s all over the place. This is our issue. It's not that they're playing well, we are playing badly. Yurkovs has this on the left. He's got no support at the moment. In the middle, he does have Mikolov, but Yurkovs is good enough to go it alone. He has gone it alone, and Reinholds holds on. Mena with a free kick. Is it going to be 3? Troninkovs heads. Vieira can control. He's just absolutely leathered that to get it upfield. Yurkovs has got no support at all. Across to Mikolov. Through ball to Wilson. One-touch shot from Wilson. It's a good save from the keeper. It's going to be a corner with 3 minutes left to play of the first half. That was the chance. That was the chance to get back into this game. Zavs' corner towards the front. It's not the best corner. It's headed clear. Kouakou gets it back to the corner taker. Zavs into the penalty area, trying to get a chance for himself, and he does, but it's not the best chance and goes wide. So literally, the first 10 minutes of the game was all Valmira, and then the next maybe 30 or so, possibly even 40, was all us. So, I mean, what are we doing? Thrash the arms. I'm far from pleased. We've been garbage. Let's actually, you know what? I'm not even going to bother. I was going to shout at Vieira, but we're just going to bring him off instead. We're going to bring on Torre. Torre played better in the last match, in my opinion, so Torre's going to get himself a chance in the middle of the pitch. Lysand's being injured. He wants to come off. We'll do that as well. Gilnick's coming on as a left-back. 2 subs at half-time might be a bad thing to do, although we're 2-0 down. We've got to try and do something to change things. I'm also going to give him a shout. I'm going to give him a demand more. Did it fire? It didn't. It didn't fire anybody up. It actually just confused a few people. Second half is jam-packed with highlights. In a different match, I assume, because this one's had absolutely nothing. Wilson's coming off. Papsis is coming on. That's all of our changes. We've got 10 minutes. We're going to see absolutely nothing in the second half, or maybe we'll see something. Gilnick's throws it to Yurkovs on the ground, finds Zavs. He's got possibly one in the box at the moment. Zavs jumps a tackle, thinks it over. Mikhailov is there, and Roberts Mikhailov makes it 2-1. There's a chance, everybody. There's a chance. Fire him up. Come on. Fire him up. We can get this goal. We can get a goal. We've got minutes. We've got seconds. It's going to be 2-1. It is 2-1. We lose 2-1. Literally, we scored that goal, and then nothing else happened. We should have won that game. We should have won that game. Both of their goals were out of nothing. They weren't great goals, although the free kick was pretty good at the start of the game. But yeah, they were not really deserved goals for a performance. Unfortunately, that's the way football goes. Well, that puts us into 4th place in the table. I think 4th place after just 7 games. We are literally not even a quarter of the way through the season at the moment. A quarter would be 9 games. But 4th place after 7 games, pretty decent. I'm happy with that. We're not in a relegation battle. Tuckums, Dogvapils, those are the 2 sides who are looking likely they're going to get relegated without really too much of a fight at the moment. Next episode, we are going to go for a long way. We are going to go all the way to Le Paja, or Le Paja. I'm going to go Paja. I feel like it's a soft J. And possibly Riga. I think that's what we're going to go. Riga are the big boys in the league. They are, I think, one of the best teams in the country. Although, they're technically a Phoenix club. Skonto Riga, the original Riga, disbanded for some reason. Riga FC were born apparently in 2014. So yeah, we're going to go all the way through to the end of December, the start of January. We're going to fly through a lot of this. Hopefully, we're still mid-table, maybe top 4. That'll be good. Well, episode 2 in the bag, and we've got ourselves a win on camera and a hat-trick for Mihail's Yurkovs. I'm hoping, come the next episode, we've tied him down to a contract. We will see. But thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember you can hit the like button, stick all your comments in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It helps me out massively with the whole YouTube algorithm and all that jazz. I will see you in the next episode, where we're probably going to have a January transfer window, although I feel like it means absolutely nothing for us right now because we've got no money. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.